What's up, dude?
You alright?
How's it going, man?
Yeah,
you alright?
Yeah, you good?
You boy.
Oh, no, mate.
Nice one. Look at the keys just parked.
Mate, they just bang it in there up there.
Just park it like you stole it.
Mate, they just dump it all up. It's just a nightmare, isn't it?
What have you been up to?
Nothing really, mate.
This is recording, by the way.
That was it.
Don't tell me any of your secrets.
We'll have a beer over it, mate. Put it that way.
Yeah, I see your post the other day.
Yeah, I sort of found one and just got to work out how to plan it out.
Yeah?
Yeah, so should be alright.
I've fucking parked up the other day. Did I tell you? I took my boys to the dentist, and you have to wait outside now.
Yeah.
That's why they go in there. So I took them to the dentist, and I thought I was listening to my music in the car park, and I fucking turned my engine off because they were in there for ages.
Yeah.
I was listening to the music and I had the door open because it was hot, so obviously the light was on as well. And when they both come out, started the car, which didn't then start. So I was like, fuck. So the battery had run out.
I was joking.
Yeah, so I've been sat there for about 40 minutes and it just went dead flat, and I was like, fuck. So I phoned Mikey and he turned up with his van and had some jump leads, and we tried jumping it. Didn't have no fucking joy whatsoever. No, nothing. It wouldn't go. So I was like, oh shit. So I just started using a new garage in Bletchley, MK MOT service. I think you might know the guys actually.
Yeah.
Mark and Craig. And I phoned him up. I was like, I know you don't normally do this, but I said, I'm at the dentist. He was like, yep, definitely don't do teeth, mate. I was like, yeah. I said, I've literally, like, the car won't start. And he was like, where are you? And I was like, in Bletchley. He was like, I'll be 2 minutes. And he, fair play to him, he come straight out, put the power pack on it, fired it up straight away. And I was like, wicked.
Oh, that's alright.
So I booked it in because he wouldn't take any money for it. So I booked it in for a service and got the battery changed and whatnot.
Oh, that's
you just don't realise, do you? So the amount of times I've sat there with the engine running.
Yeah, that's the thing. You keep it on, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's done.
Imagine, it's not done bad, is it? What, you had it 4 years?
Yeah, 4 years. So I still, for how old it is, still low mileage.
Yeah.
But them cars, they're just red cars, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a GTI, isn't it? So
yeah, GTI turbo.
just race it everywhere. I suppose you don't really need a big car though, do you? Get yourself a little smart car or something.
Oh, no, I need a big car.
I want to get a pickup next. That's my goal.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get a 4x4 next. I do need a bigger car now.
I suppose all the gear you drag around. And it'll suit you more than a smart car.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Like a beast getting into it. But yeah, no, so the idea today is that I'm making a video about the film coming out, ready for Halloween. And I just wanted to talk about how we come up with the idea and why we come up with it.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then literally why we're making a point two, I suppose.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So basically the initial idea for making that, the initial Ready or Not, was obviously you was a massive horror fan and you were pestering me to make a horror film.
That's it.
you wanted to kill some bods.
Kill some bods, and you know what? I was just sick of just watching absolute rubbish horrors.
Yeah.
These people are just getting money thrown at them for doing absolute shit.
Yeah. I mean, the amount of times we've spoke over in the past about if we was to given half the budget that these films that we've watched was given, how much better we could make.
Exactly, definitely.
Or even with hardly any budget, really, we could make a better film.
Just a bit of backing and probably some venues for free or something. You know what I mean? That would be nice.
Yeah.
But it's shocking. I mean, even now we've been watching probably more horrors than usual.
Because it's Bloodtober.
Yeah.
Got to be done.
And they're just getting worse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're just getting. It's like people are thinking, oh, I need to get rid of this much of money. Here, just knock something up.
Almost like a tax for yeah. I would imagine it is, to be honest with you. I mean, we watched so obviously each Bloodtober, obviously the month of Halloween, we watched, like, we go through, try and watch as many horrors as we can. And like what you've just said then, I'm sick of watching horrors that are really shit, so I've gone back and watched ones that I know I love, but I haven't watched for a long time. So we started doing the Scream series again, which when Scream first came out, I was obsessed with Scream.
Yeah.
It was one of the films I could watch over and over again. And then we watched 1, 2, 3. 2 wasn't too bad. I liked it. And then we watched 3 and it was fucking horrendous.
Yeah, it was just a knock up, wasn't it?
It was.
It was just a knock up.
To me, it was very light-hearted, kind of along the same lines as before, but it was a little bit too much like a Scooby-Doo episode.
Yeah.
there was bits in it that just made me laugh because they were so bad. Like some of the acting in it was terrible. But when you think the first one was epic. Second one was a little bit watered down, but it was kind of good.
It's the same like that Wrong Turn though, isn't it?
Yeah.
First one I thought was amazing. I thought that was well done.
Yeah.
And then it went. I think there was six or seven.
Is there that many?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And they're awful. And I mean like, and I think it's the last one. I think it's either 6 or 7 where they've just like thrown it right back, and it's just messed the whole lot up.
Which is a shame because they start off with such a cool idea, and then it's clearly money that gets put involved, and they have to either come up with an idea quick and just get something out, or they have to make it, otherwise they lose it.
Yeah. It's just like they've got to get rid of so much of the budget for the year or something like that.
Yeah. So, but yeah, obviously, so Scream 3 was horrendous, which I didn't really enjoy that at all. But then we watched Scream 4, and I was like, that I remember it being good, and I was surprised how good it was.
Yeah, I can't really remember.
So Scream 4 was the one that had the really pretty girl with the blonde short hair, and it's more filmed around like the YouTube like live streaming side of things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they were obsessed with becoming famous through becoming on-screen moments type thing. It was really clever actually.
Okay. Yeah,
and it had a good twist in it. And one, even though I watched it before a couple of times, I hadn't watched it for a long time. I forgot who the actual killer was.
Yeah. Oh, that's all. Because that new one, they reckon they're going to put all the bods back in.
Yeah, which would be really cool.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a surprise. I reckon one of the killers from previous films, one of them's going to come back who hadn't died, but we think he had died. Probably from the first one.
Yeah, that I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think yeah.
So you know they do.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
The one who played Scooby Doo, Shaggy Doo, I think he played.
Yeah.
I think he might be the one who comes back who he hasn't died.
Because he's pretty famous now, isn't he, for a few things, for horrors. He was in that. He was in the 13 Ghosts, wasn't he?
Yeah. That's the guy. Yeah, so I think that. Yeah, so but obviously back to Ready or Not, why we started doing this. The reason we made Ready or Not was so we can make a horror and show people how you can make something from nothing, basically. We basically went up. We had half an idea. I wrote down a story that we went over together, and then we went up to the woods, found the location, got a few bods together, and just spent the day just messing about. It was cool, wasn't it? It actually came out really, really well. Yeah. Everybody done well. And then probably how many years ago was that? 4 years? 5 years ago? 4 years, I think.
4 years, maybe. Yeah.
So, and then obviously the reason we've done this little 3-minute short film, I suppose, is because we want to try and
see if we can get some backing off.
So it's just sort of like, you know, get the ball rolling again, see if we can get some funding on the project, or maybe get some interest in it, and if we do, then maybe sit down together and write a whole feature script.
That would be nice. So cut the sponsors.
I know before, when we were doing the original one, we come up with like a backstory about why he's doing what he's doing. You know, when he was a youngster, wasn't he? That went to the woods and got left there, and then something happened to him. And I think that's a real cool story to go with. And then it'd just be a case of, you know, picking why he's doing it now and where he's doing it now.
Just taking it out on people who's round.
So over the last couple of years, I think I've watched a couple of films that I think we could almost steal their storyline a little bit.
And the thing is,
change it to suit ours.
How many times have we said something on the older Facebook or something like that, and then you've noticed the films.
I know, it's come out. Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, we did it with Purge. They're 100% Purge. I reckon they definitely just listened to our conversation with the Purge because they brought a TV show out.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, when you said that'd be amazing. That would be. And then what's that? What was it? Was it Hide and Seek? Was it Hide? What was that film? It was awful. Is it Hide and Seek or I can't remember what they're called. What was it called? I can't remember what it was called, but I remember that advert. That copied us, didn't it?
Yeah, the chocolate advert.
Yeah,
that did. They even used the same song.
Yeah.
And then you obviously had Ready or Not come out last year, I think it was.
That was it, yeah.
Which was almost the same kind of idea.
Yeah, just in the house.
That was just in one house. So I think the initial idea is good. The character's awesome. You know, he looks. Yeah. I think we could tweak him a little bit.
Yeah, definitely tweak him. I mean, obviously we could do maybe do a backstory, because obviously we changed the outfit, didn't we?
It's like, yeah, I think it definitely needs to go with a dark hoodie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the outfit could be doing.
But the thing is well, because I think we can work that, because it weren't like in the woods.
Yeah.
Like obviously, I think if he was wearing that outfit on the outside where most of us you'd obviously get clocked a bit more, wouldn't you?
You would.
Yeah.
This is it. Yeah, you could literally take the mask off and then just blend him into
and just blend in.
Public.
So,
I mean, even that one I sent you the other day, it was basically a rain mac.
Yeah.
You know, like they were used in Unbreakable.
Unbreakable. Yeah,
so I mean, that could, if we set the film around, you know, like the winter when it's cold and wet, nobody would really think twice about.
Nah, so it's just a normal range.
And obviously, I like the fact that he uses a sledgehammer, because it hasn't really been done before in a horror, which surprises me.
I'm still trying to look. I haven't seen a sledgehammer.
The only one that I think come close was the meat train. No, was it the meat train?
Yes, it was the meat train.
He
the
used
hammer.
A small hammer, didn't it?
Yeah, that's the but obviously if you're doing meat, that is obviously.
Yeah, that was Vinnie Jones, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. You know what? I thought that was really good. I really like that film.
It was good. Yeah, I remember. I'm surprised they didn't bring another one out, to be honest with you, because it was left on a cliffhanger.
Well, the thing is, they could have done. You can do a prequel. You could have done a prequel. You could do a sequel to that, because obviously, Vinnie Jones was the same sort of spoilery. So obviously you didn't see it. So yeah. So obviously, like Vinnie Jones was the same. What's that fella's name? I can't remember his name. Guys from The Hangover. The main guy, because he's a photographer.
Oh, Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I forgot he was in
Yeah,
it.
obviously Vinnie Jones was what Bradley Cooper was before, wasn't he? So
yeah.
Because obviously at the end, Bradley Cooper's the new the new meat train fella.
That's right. Yeah.
So it could go, and well, it could go down to, it could go years, because you don't know, didn't? Because you've got all them people down at the
it could have been going from like 200 years, whatever. Yeah, no, it's very clever.
It's smart. Yeah, it's smart. It's like, remember the old Predator. Predator done that, didn't they?
Yeah.
Predators was like when he handed them gun. Another spoiler, sorry.
Yeah.
In Predator 2, he throws him the gun, wasn't he? It was like 1912.
Yeah.
So,
it just shows them that they've been there for years. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
that's cool.
There's that. But I mean, obviously, I'd like to, with this, whether or not, I'd definitely like to do a feature film on it. That'd be
I think it's got everything, all the DNA to make a good horror. As in, the character's good, the story's good. You know, there's a backstory there. We need it.
We can get the people in.
Yeah.
Get the people. And the locations we done good on the locations, weren't they? The locations were spot on.
Both of them are really good.
Yeah. The locations were spot on.
You know, I think it would be a case of, we could, if we was to do a feature, we could base it all in the woods, or we could base it all in an abandoned warehouse.
I think a warehouse would be.
Warehouse would be good for me.
A warehouse would be good, because I mean, I won't say too much, because obviously it'll give away, because we'll say that on the undercard, won't we? But yeah, there's a few ideas what I was thinking of which could work in that. Probably, you know what I mean, and run through that. But
yeah, no, so it'd be good to sort of get some interest from this obviously short film that comes out on Halloween. That's the idea of it. You know, we brought the last one out on Halloween.
That's right, yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it had some really good feedback on it.
But people are itching to see it as well.
Yeah.
I've had a few people say, I want to see that, I want to see that. So
that's cool. But obviously, I sent you the video yesterday. I can tweak. If you watch it, did the quality come out right?
I'm gonna go around theirs and put it on the TV.
Yeah.
Because it weren't, for some reason it weren't flashing on my TV.
Oh, okay.
So, but on mine, obviously, because it went through Facebook. Well, I don't know if it's my phone or the Facebook. It comes up in like 360. Nothing comes up to 10. Yeah. Nothing comes up in 1080p or HD or anything.
Right, because on my phone it comes out really clear.
Yeah, it come out really. It come out a bit blotchy and dark. Like when mate was walking across it, his face is a bit blotchy and dark.
Is it?
So.
Alright, so I can tweak bits and pieces. I've still got obviously a couple of weeks till it comes out. So just watch it again. Anything like sound wise.
Yeah, no, that was all. I was going to say about when you walk down the steps, which is good, because obviously a bloody trainers, weren't they?
Yeah.
So that's good that we
cut it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did toy with the idea, but I just kind of thought we was dragging out.
Yeah.
I was dragging out the ending for the sake of dragging it out. It
yeah.
was a good shot.
Good shot. I mean, but the shot what you done there with blood anyway. So I think that works.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, again, you make your own imagination up, you know.
That's what the idea was. Is sometimes when you see a kill, it's good, but sometimes when you don't see the kill and your mind takes over.
It takes like, yeah, because again, you know, with some films, and like when they do the kill, when the kill builds up and then they do some stupid kill, you're like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, so
you know what I mean?
we watched Deliver Us to Evil last night, which we've taken
Deliver Us to Evil, Deliver Us.
with Eric Bana.
Deliver Us to Evil. Yes, yeah, I really like that.
Awesome
True story.
Film. Yeah, awesome
true story.
film.
Yeah.
But very dark.
Yeah.
Too dark in places, to be honest with you. And then one of the kills, you know, his mate. Another spoiler here.
Yeah.
You know, his mate gets killed on the stairs.
In the stairs, yeah.
They was using like a strobe light, and it was so, the camera angles were so like bang, 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 bang. It was just too much.
Yeah.
Even Bradley was like, I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, because it was the fight scene, wasn't it? Yeah, that's right.
It was a good fight scene, but it would have been so much better if they'd either kept. I don't like strobe lights at all anyway. It irritates me.
Yeah.
If they'd done away with the strobe lights, and if they just showed a bit more of them having a bit of a scrap rather than just keep jumping the cameras around.
If they done a fight scene like that, is it Extraction? Remember that Extraction?
Yeah, that was it.
If they done, but obviously that Extraction, that was on a different breed, weren't they?
Yeah.
With a camera in there,
Yeah.
that would have been good. A fight scene like that, and I hope that a lot of people get ideas and start doing that, because that was really good.
The way it was filmed was phenomenal.
It was really good.
I mean, I'd love to be able to do half of what they were able to do. But, I mean, obviously, with that fight scene on the stairs from Deliver Us to Evil, if we were to do that in Ready or Not, like obviously you'll see from the when this film's out, when you're killing Clint, I'm just basically, the camera's behind Clint's head, and you're just hammering down.
Yeah,
you don't see it, you just know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And Clint's reacting. So you kind of sort of see him, but you don't.
That's in it.
I think it's enough to sort of put everybody else fills in the gaps of their mind.
Of course, and the thing is, it makes it better because you've done that kill, ain't you? Well, obviously you ain't done the kill, but you've thought of that kill up, ain't you? So the film carries on now instead of you thinking, that was a shit one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're going on about that, then you miss 5 minutes of the film.
Yeah, because you're overthinking it. Yeah, which is exactly what happened with that film we watched last night, because of the strobe and the way the cameras, it put us off. But it was such a good film, really, really good film.
Yeah, no, I like that. I really, really like that film.
Yeah, so obviously Halloween, the film's coming out, and I don't know whether to go YouTube or Facebook like we did last time. It seemed to, I struggle getting people to click on videos on Facebook to go to YouTube, but if you just put the video on Facebook, it tends to get a lot more views.
It gets more views, yeah. Yeah, I think again with YouTube, it's you've got to obviously put the right things in it now.
Yeah, it's all about titles, and it's all luck, to be honest with you, as well, you know.
Yeah.
So I think it'd probably be a Facebook, you know, post it to Facebook, but then with a link to the YouTube if somebody wants to watch it, or you know, support us, and you know.
Or even do like the trailer. Do the trailer on there.
The trailer's on YouTube. You can watch the trailer's on there now. Yeah, so it's just a case of, I think we're just built out for a couple of days. I've got a couple of cool stills that we're put on leading up to it.
Yeah.
A couple of days before, just to sort of say it's coming out, blah, blah, blah. Probably, I don't know, 8 o'clock, Halloween. I don't know whether, you know, the kids will be out trick-or-treating this year, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't think they're allowed, are they?
No, but I think everyone should be home by 8 o'clock-ish. And then hopefully everybody gets a treat on Halloween.
There you go, yeah, that's it, yeah.
It's all about,
hopefully they like it, and I mean, again, people got to realise that you've done that with no money,
and a mobile phone,
and on a phone,
I filmed it all on a mobile phone,
and that's how you got to. That's how you got to.
Clocked it. Yeah, no. Obviously, I haven't really told anyone that film was filmed on a mobile phone yet. But the people that seen the trailer have all said how good it is.
Yeah.
And I just love the fact you can do something that cool with something sat in your pocket.
Again, that's the thing, you know. People think, obviously, people want to do filmmaking and get into it and think that they've got to get a top of the range.
Yeah.
This and top of the range that. I mean, you can start. Obviously, that does help. Of course, it does.
It does.
It's don't always start like that.
Somebody that's over the last 14 years, I've tried building up my kit as best I can with the spare cash I get. I have got some decent cameras. I've got some decent lenses over the years, and I do like using them. But I still find it more fun using my phone. I just think it's the shots you can get with it. It's easier. The shots are just as good. The quality is just as good as well. Sometimes better, depending on what camera I'm using. And I just find it more fun. You have to think about things a little bit more.
That's it. Yeah, you at your angles, and because obviously with the your lighting, everything like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, like with your phone, you got to think, well, I've got to stand here. I've got to watch this lighting.
Yeah.
I've got to try and change. Do you know what I mean? And then it's done, and it comes out. Not most. You know what? Most of my best photos are probably with my phone. To be fair.
Same as mine.
And I've got loads of cameras. And
I mean, me and Dubs was out the other week doing a video. And at the end of it, we get a thumbnail. So I was like, I use my phone. And he was like, oh, okay, yeah, use your phone. So, because bearing in mind, we both had like DSLR cameras with us, so it would have made sense to use those. I was like, no, I use my phone. So I set it up, put it on timer, and I literally leant it against the wall, put it on timer, jumped up this tree, and just sort of stood on the tree. And bearing in mind, I had about 10 seconds to climb up this tree, turn around, get in position, and it took a shot. And the shot was perfect, and I showed him it, and he was like, "Fuck me, that is good." And I was like, "Do you want us to do another one?" He's like, "We don't need to. That's perfect." You know what I mean? And that's just literally just pushing it, running out of a tree, standing there, turning around.
It's mad, isn't it? It is mad. It is mad. I mean, especially with the old smooth as well. It's
for something again, the gimbal. Obviously, we're talking about the gimbal. I paid just under £100 for mine. I think you paid about the same for yours.
Yeah, for that £70 I got fun.
Yeah, again, you can make films for next to nothing with stuff that you've got in your pocket, and £100.
Is that you know the way you got to see it? I mean, if you drink or smoke or whatever you do, it's just you just got to stop that for what, a couple of weeks, and you can get that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
And then you're gonna have a lot more fun doing that and taking photos, making films.
Yeah.
I mean, like when I was doing when before lockdown, obviously when we was doing the pads and everything, I literally just put it there and done the following, and it was just followed us. Just followed it. I mean, and everyone was just so amazed.
Yeah, really clever bit of kit. But yeah, that's worked out really well. So yeah, so obviously Halloween, the film will be coming out. A short 3-minute film. It's just under 3 minutes, I think, and hopefully everybody enjoys it and likes doing it as much as we like making them.
Yeah, and
hopefully we'll make another one.
If someone wants to lose a bit of money, you know what I mean?
Literally.
I'm sure that we can make something up
definitely.
And do that. I mean, that would be a big help. Little sponsor, or even just word of mouth, you know. But
this is it.
Point us in the right direction.
I mean, it wouldn't take a lot to make. It's literally just a case of getting some bots together, which we know loads of people that are dying to be.
That's it. Yeah, I mean, everyone wants to jump on there now.
So I think it'll be a case of.
It would be nice to.
We just sit down, write a story, get a location together, and hopefully somebody backs us enough to produce it. Because I think that's where the issue is once the films, we know we can make a film because we've done a few of them now.
Yeah.
You know we can make a film for next to nothing. It's just when you've made the film, what happens to it? That's where our projects tend to sort of like, you know.
You just sort of kind of die down a bit, don't it? It's just, I mean, we'll get there, you know. It's just, as I say, Rome weren't built in a day. You know?
Definitely wasn't. No, definitely wasn't.
So we'll get there, mate. And it'll be up, and we'll be hopefully sitting back in time thinking, oh, remember all that? Remember this?
Yes. While we're making Ready or Not 7.0.
Isn't it? You know that.
Yeah.
That's all right. Hopefully I can get the kill ratio up before that.
How many have we got to get?
I think I need 132 more.
132 more?
I think it's that, yeah.
I reckon we could probably do that in a day.
Yeah.
In one film.
132. But you know what? The thing is, like, they're saying that, but that, what's that film? The Collector.
Yeah, see, we've talked about this before. When he in Collector 2.
It's another spoiler in
where he goes through the nightclub. Yeah. There must be more than 132.
Of course there is. Yeah, he does them. Well, he does them, doesn't he? So he does the nightclub lot first, and then the other lot. There's another lot. Don't know what's in alleyway, whether in a toilet or back room or chill room, and he crushes all them, doesn't he?
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. There was easily 80 people there.
I'm going to watch them again this week.
Yeah.
They can be my next films. So who holds the record for the most kills then?
It's down on the net as Jason.
Right.
It's down as him.
But he has got about 7 or 8 films under his belt, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got a load, man. He has got a load. Yeah.
I was surprised actually when you sent me that list that Hannibal was as high up as he was.
Hannibal. Yeah. Well.
Unless they're going from the TV show as well.
Well, they must be, yeah. Well, obviously, because it's the same geezer, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you got to think it probably will be that because obviously he eats them, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
He's been doing it since he was a kid.
That's right. Yeah. But
so,
is it on screen kills though, or is it actual like?
See that, throughout their yeah. See, well, that's what it don't really clarify because again, as we said, like in the Collector, obviously. He does all them bods and that, and obviously Saw, really, in theory, he doesn't kill them, does he? And he's up there.
Yeah, no, he doesn't kill them. They kill themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just puts the
so
there.
So he doesn't actually. They've not actually. Well, not that I can acknowledge that they've actually got a 100% kill ratio.
We'll just go for 200 and just make sure.
Yeah, you know that. Definitely, mate. Definitely that.
Alright, cheers for that, Ant.
Nice, mate.
Nice one, dude.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, we'll do shaking, not.
Yeah,
we're allowed to shake now.
Oh, yeah, no, we'll cut that bit.